Alright everybody, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of FS22 here on the Meadow Manor Map by Old Man 102. I am Farmer Brian. I hope everybody's having a good day today. This is my second video of the day. I was online playing for a little bit with some friends, but they jumped off for a little bit, had to go cook dinner, eat dinner. So let's just run this up to the next field. We'll go out and do field. We'll do 9 next, and then we'll go up and grab 13. So we get the lime spreader down here and get some lime on that field. Then we'll get some fertilizer on it, and then we'll probably have to plow it or just seed it. We'll have to look at the map, see what else it needs. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. It is February 24th, or February 25th as I record this. I'm sorry. Get my day straight here. No. It is only Tuesday the 24th. I'm sorry. I'll get my day straight one of these days. I had no coffee today. I ain't had no caffeine at all today. Trying to kick the caffeine habit. I'm drinking nothing but brisk iced tea. That's all I've been drinking today. I got a tooth that's irritated right now. It's driving me absolutely nuts. I don't have any antibiotics. All I got is a leaf. I have my gabapentin, which I'm gonna take another one here shortly. I just gotta watch what I eat. Doesn't hurt to bite down or anything, so that's a good thing. Now, field 9 and 13 should give us straw. That's going directly to the compost maker, so we can get that running, get compost going. So my daughter's gonna be down here for the weekend, spend some time with her dogs. So I don't know how much time I'll actually be in here. But she is trying to get her life back on track, which I'm happy for her. She starts work Monday. It's a job right now. She's gonna ride back and forth to work with a friend, one of her old friends that she doesn't really care for, but she says she'll suck it up and do it till I can find her a car. Alright. Make sure you're enabled. Alright. Oh. Make sure you're gonna drop straw, and you are. So we're gonna get you going again. And we're gonna get you back to the house. And we should be making honey, guys. We are. So we're making honey and wax, which we're gonna need down the road. But for right now, it's just gonna be another source of income. Alright. Alright. Get this back, we'll drop both these we'll drop the tipper off and the whatever I call it, a snowblower, whatever you want to call it. And then we will go from there. Now I am gonna update the solid state drive one after I get my mom's money from the house. That's one thing I want to do, because one thing I can't stand is storing stuff on a flash drive when I have a computer to store it on. My wife might come in here and sit with me a little bit later when I'm playing online with Amy and Tim to play some games on her computer. So right now I'm just gonna drop this right here. We don't need it on there anymore. So I want to get her desk cleaned out and all that, so I can get it all set back up where it should be. I'm slowly getting things reorganized in here. It's taking me some time though, because I really don't have no place to put anything. Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I didn't. I thought I was hooked to it. There we go. Let's top this off before we leave. So alright, put you back down. But I hope everybody's enjoying the series. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Sorry I cut the channel back to only one video a day, but I'll be going back to work soon, and my schedule just ain't gonna allow me to do 2 videos a day. I do apologize in advance, guys. But I'm not saying we're not gonna be busy this summer, but I can't predict that. I know we have a big project from last year still to go this year, which is going to be the pour on the bridge. So that'll be a night pour. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stay. I don't know if I'm going to stay with Heidelberg Materials. While I'm recuperating, I'm going to look into Wayne Pavement. All you need is lime, huh? No plowing? Lime, fertilizer, and reseed. Okay, we can do that. So let's run back and get another thing of water. But yeah, just don't know if I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna leave the job until I know I have another job lined up and ready to go to, and I can start work right away. Because I'm not gonna be able to get unemployment because I drew it all winter. I know I get 26 weeks of unemployment, but I'd rather be working and making money. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Bruce told me and my wife that the new boss is pushing his weight around, and he's a real asshole. Paul wouldn't rehire Zach back. Oh, probably because this guy's his buddy. Favoritism. That's probably what it comes down to. Alright, let's run this down. This will give us 500,000 liters in the factory. We're gonna have to invest in a third tractor, guys, because I'm gonna need it. So we're gonna have to start picking that straw up. But yeah, just hung out with my friends, and they're on PC, so they're learning. There's a lot to learn on PC, and like I told them, you gotta be patient. If you're on PC and you're having issues, I always say the first thing you want to do is exit out of the game and look at your log. Your log will tell you everything that happened in that game, why it crashed or why it's acting up. Do I have a bad mod? You know, pull the last mod. You know, if you just put a mod in and it's acting up, pull the last mod out and restart your game. If it runs fine, you know it's a bad mod. But you know, you trash the map that we're making good money on, all because Tim was having problems. In reality, it was probably just the mod that he had in his mod folder. Gotta be careful what you guys download. I can't stress it enough. You just can't, oh, I can have all these mods and go download them. You can't, I'm not gonna say they're not good, but you gotta know the modder. I will give you guys Papa Smurf's site. I will give you Stevie's YouTube channel, because that's where he puts all his mods, is on his YouTube channel. I will give you, you know, and you can go to GitHub. You know, I do trust, I told there's one more, I'd have to go look for it, but I think it's FS25Planet, mod.com or something like that I trust. You know, there's only a few mods, I mean, because some of them are going to carry viruses. You get a virus on your computer, you're fucked. You are screwed. You know? I said, when you guys got thousands of hours in a map, you don't want to trash the save game. Because that's a lot of work you just put into your mod. So it's like, what do I do? Well, exactly what you do is you go looking for the problem first before you trash it. You know? Try starting a save game with no mods. See if it runs fine. You know, if it runs fine, then you know it's a bad mod. He goes, I didn't think about it that way. I knew I should have called you. You should have called me. Or you should have sent me the log. I would have looked at it. I said, I would have got out of bed and actually went and looked at it. I said, just email it to me. I'll look at it. Hey. Because I'll do that next time. I said, that's the first thing I do. When I'm having problems with my game, I get out and I go look and see what caused the issue. Is it a fix? Now, some of the things in the logs you're going to see as errors, but there ain't nothing you can do about it because they're giant errors that have to be fixed. Okay. So there's nothing you can do about those errors. Giants. So you have to know what you're looking for, but most of the errors that happen with mods, it happens towards the bottom when it's gonna crash. So like, I can't wait to get my computer. I want to play on your maps. I said, there's lots to do on my map. Any one of my maps. Stevie's maps are basically base game maps, just reinvented. But there's plenty to do once you get them going. It's just time consuming. But with Old Man's maps and Dave's maps. I said, hell, I'll even pitch in and buy you guys FS22 and 19. We'll have plenty of maps to play then. Because you got mods built? I said, oh yeah, I got modded maps and mods. With FS19, with Dave's map, you have to build everything. It's time consuming. I said, go back and watch my YouTube channel where I started doing things. You gotta put these factories down to make this factory, and then you gotta have this factory up and running to build the next factory because you need something out of it. Like, you need the sawmill up and running. Well, it means you gotta go cut trees down. And then once you get that running, now you can take those and now you need to put it in this factory to make this. Oh wait a minute, you gotta make sawdust too, because you're gonna need that for this factory. Then you can't do that until you get the glue factory because you need glue. It's just, they have to be built in order. You don't build them in order, you know, they can't be built. It's time consuming. I said the contracts on my maps are going to pay out way better because I have mods in there, better contracts. And another one, I forgot what it was called. I said you guys could probably actually copy them to your mod pool there and use them. Yeah, this is going straight to the composter. I think the beans is going to drop grass, if I remember correctly. But this is going straight to the composter. We'll get that up and running this episode. So we can get greenhouses down and up and running. My wife is making beef stew soup tonight for dinner. So, oh, that's what's for dinner tonight. Tomorrow I gotta go to my mom's. Grab my daughter, go to mom's, see my sister. And then, grab more stuff out of mom's house, go through more stuff. Oh my god, it's a never ending thing. So, I'd like to get to the point where we can actually have an auction. And once she tells me I can have my kitchen table and chairs, I'll get a U-Haul and go up and get it. $200 gotta go on my credit union so I can put it towards the electric bill. So, I just told my wife I had to do it, but I gotta start charging these guys rent to live with us. I can't support them anymore. I know Rodney will give us money, but I can't support Chad anymore. He needs to get a job. I don't even know what we're picking up here. I think it was oats that we're gonna put in the silo for now. Alright, let's park this here for right now. Jump out. Oh, go back one. Where did I get you? Oh, you're across the street. Or you're just, yeah, you're across the street. You're just across the way. Okay. Alright, let's grab the roller real quick. Alright, get that rolled. I think I'll wait and roll that when we can roll all of them at once. So, I think that's what we'll do. Oh. Alright, so we'll just run this back to the farmer now. I gotta grab the tipper, is what I'm gonna do. Then we'll plant the next 2 fields after we get that field, the last 2 fields taken care of. I'd like to get some more building storage sheds down so we can store our vehicles as we buy them. Alright. Turn you up here so we can empty this guy when he's done and get him up on field 8. Or the next field 13. Beans we're just gonna sell off. We're gonna hang on to the oats because we're gonna need them for the cereal factory eventually. But on FS22 you can play the Angel map, the Cove map, the Meadow Manor map. It's got like 5 maps, 4 or 5 maps, maybe more, if I remember correctly. You're about done, so we're gonna ride with you for a minute. Alright, you got a little ways to go yet. Let's Oh, I was gonna make a lot of compost. That's good. Over half a million liters already. So we're just playing a base game map right now with my friends till she gets her tower. She's just waiting on her daughter to get her taxes back so her daughter can pay her. Alright. Let's see. You're all done? I don't know if we're done with that, so we're gonna leave it out for now. The other 2 fields might need lime too before we seed them. We'll have to check the map. Alright. Oh, back down we go. Put some fertilizer on that field. Oh, excuse me, guys. Alright, back up top we go. What exactly does this field need anyhow? Just replanting, okay. So all we can do is reseed this one. We're gonna end up with a million liters of this. Alright, let's go through our factories again and see what we got going on. We know the apiary is good. We know that's good. Crates. Why aren't we getting any nails? We're out of ore already. Damn. That ore didn't last very long, did it? Nope. Got nails with their storing. Let's distribute those. Okay. So that's the reason why. Drill pipe I got shut off. We're making steel. What else do I need? What else I need? I need planks too. Okay, so that should take off running. Top of the hour. Still making diesel fuel. Still making heat and oil. No, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. We're not making seeds yet. I probably should use the oats for this. Maybe I will. Not much for recycle. I got some paper, glass, plastic, and boxes, but not to activate that. Put you on spawning. You on spawning. Every time we come in, I gotta make sure I do that. Put that on spawning. Alright. Got the nails over to the Mammoth Mill. Let's see what we got for ore though. Alright, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Check on this guy. He's cruising right along. But yeah, that would be a good reason why. Yeah, we're making milk now. And that won't take long to run through that. That I do know. And next question B, does the composter need anything special? Just compost, right? Yeah, this is the straw. Alright, awesome. Alright, so and then the seed maker. Yeah, we're gonna need solid fertilizer. How much solid fertilizer we got? Not a whole lot, huh? So we're gonna have to run over and get some fertilizer. Or silt. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll bring the salt over too. Start making some salt water. Cruising right along. Got a couple more passes and then he'll be done. Still early game, so there's not a whole lot we can do, guys. So but we're going right up the road. Field 13 next. Pick our beans. And I still gotta put something up in field 46, which I think I'm gonna stick sunflowers up there. We'll put oats right back in this field. We'll make that one wheat. And we'll put sunflowers up in the other field. And down the other field we'll put let's see. Let's go look at the board real. So I need a wheat field, which is gonna be field 9. No oats here again. We'll put wheat here in 13. We got canola down here. Or did I put soybeans back in this one? I think we're gonna go soybeans here, oat here. I got a canola field here, yeah, so soybean, oat, wheat, and sunflower up here. That way we can get the oil mill going. We can work on getting the oil mill set up and get that going. And make canola oil, sunflower oil. That's why I want to get compost going, so we can get other stuff going too. That's got to go with the greenhouses we're gonna need. Oh, I guess you're probably not gonna get that in one swipe, are you? Please tell me you are. Of course not. Well, of course not. All right. Might do some trucking tonight. Probably go to bed, take a load. All right. I'm gonna take this up to field 13 and get it going. I hope I don't have to take the header off. When I sent that lawyer a message that I wouldn't be able to make it Thursday. I take my daughter back up to our house. On Friday I'm having surgery. Could possibly be over the phone, but no, I hope we fit over the mountain. Barely, but we fit. Not getting much. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Driving around in circles, I guess. I believe this is gonna drop straw too. Straw or grass? What's it gonna drop? Grass, okay. So, let's run you over real quick. We'll go this way. Yeah, I think we're slowly making progress, guys. Slowly. Slowly but surely, we're making progress and getting things going. Oh, look at that. I'm glad I seen that now. I can fix it. Mm-hmm. All right. I think we already got the tractors that were supposed to be over here. Oh, bird. 29 more to go, guys. There's one car to the other side. Let's see if I can make it over that falling in the damn water. I see a few more heading over here. 28 more to find. I see one more. 28. 27. Let's take a walk up. I guarantee there's gonna be one way up here. Alright, well, it was worth the exercise and the view. Oh, it's a long way up. Well, I know this is a game, but I'm freaking out. I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. I know it's just a game, though. Keep going. Come on. How many more levels we gotta go? Oh, that's a long way up there. Alright, long way up means long way down. Look at that, I'm glad I did. Come on. 26 more to go. Oh, can we see anything from up here? Wow, a nice view up from up here. Look at that. Another one. 25 more to go. Woohoo! You're cooking now. There's another one. If I can get up there. Why can't I get up there? There we go. Nope. Maybe. Why can't I walk up there? Okay. Why? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. 24 more to go, guys. Like that, 23 more to go. And look at, we found Santa Claus and his lover hiding. Alright. Let's get back to business now. Alright, you're done, but we're off on a mission here. Get back to my tractor. Alright. Alright, we found a few more. Ain't that nice? I think we found like 7 or 8 more, or at least 10. The rest of them will probably be on the outskirts of the road, where we haven't made it yet. Oh, hold on to her. Alright. Let's go in here and activate this bad boy. Compost. There it is. Activate it. I'm gonna start making some compost. Alright, while we're waiting for that to unload, we can run this down. We get seeds going with this. We don't need it for anything else. So we'll get seeds going. Next episode we'll probably get the planter refired up, get the roller fired up, because we'll have some freed up tractors. Until we get that field harvest, that bean field harvested. And we gotta bring some more silt over next episode. So we're making fertilizer. Well, you summed that up pretty much. Alright, let's get some. We'll start with 100,000 liters, see where that puts us for seed. That'll work. Alright. This I'm just gonna park out here, right here, because we're gonna need it. Alright, let's see if our other tractor's done. Alright, let's head back to field 13 now. Alright, we got compost going, guys. So after we sleep a month or a night or two, we'll be able to get we'll be able to set some greenhouses down. Still can't believe I walked all the way up there. Oh my god. Alright. Shoot straight across even though it's not my field. Alright, let's start picking up some grass. We're almost an hour in. We can start picking up some grass though. So we have like 20-something more to find. And I have no idea what the reward is for finding all the collectibles. So I've never really bothered looking for them when I played it by myself. But I figured since I'm throwing on YouTube, we just might as well try to find the collectibles too. Now if I wanted to spend a YouTube channel hunting for them, I probably could. Uh-oh, that hurt. Alright. Grass for the grass jar. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Money, 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 money. That's all I'm seeing. Ching, ching, ching right here. Grass is gold. Alright, we're caught up to the harvester. But I think we're gonna call the episode. I'm gonna jump in and stop him. As soon as he gets turned around. Alright dude, I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna shut you off. I'm gonna remember and shut this one off. We're gonna jump back down to the main farm, which is right here. Good. Alright guys, I'm going to call the episode here. I am Farmer Brian. Please smash that like and subscribe button on your way out. And you guys have an awesome day.